Raise your hand if you ever been in a competition before. I don't care if it was an art competition, a sport. I believe, just like Mr. Rob, I believe competition is very healthy. And lately I've been watching a lot of the Olympic races and people winning. And I think to myself, wow, they had to persevere to get to the point in their life where they actually compete at such a high level. But that's not the only thing I think about when I watch those races. I also think about a lesson I learned when I was a college athlete. What's up, it's Gene. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that bell so you never miss one of my weekly motivational videos. And that lesson was that competition itself is like life. And when we're in a competition and we want to give up, we have to keep going so we do not regret on what we could have achieved. So when I was a college athlete, I played basketball, and that was like my sport. I absolutely love basketball. But then I had this great idea one day. I said, you know what? I am going to join the cross country team, which made no sense whatsoever because I absolutely hate long distance running. So I get on this cross country team, and I thought it was going to be like high school where you run only 3 miles. But my basketball coach was actually the coach of the cross country team. And he was like, Gene, here in this cross country in college, you got to run 5 miles. Now, when he said that, I knew I made a mistake because I had never run 5 miles in my life. So we get to this first cross country meet, and we was in the state of Mississippi. And I remember riding on that van, going to the event. It was freezing outside. I had these little shorts on, and I was terrified. So we get out, and he said, okay, everybody need to have a goal for yourself. What is your goal that you want to accomplish out here at this meet? So I had one goal. I do not want to come in last place because I'm looking at all these athletes. They're extremely slim, and I'm like, oh no, there's no way I can run up against these guys. I'm a pretty built guy. You get out there, and there's 200 athletes. So I said, there's no way I'm coming in last place because I seen this other guy that was out there. He was way bigger than me. He was actually looked obese. If it's anybody that's going to get last place, it is going to be him. So we start this race, and I'm enjoying myself. I'm running, and I'm back there with the guy who was kind of bigger than me, and we having a conversation in the middle of the race. And I noticed these Ethiopian guys who were very slim. They ran in a pack, and these guys lapped me and that other guy at least 2 times. So as we was having a conversation, I said to the guy, we came from different schools. He was from Oregon or something like that. I was like, listen, somebody's getting last place today. It's going to be you. And he kept saying, no, it's going to be you. I said, no, it's going to be you. We running around, we get to the 4th lap. I can see he's breathing hard. I'm breathing hard. But the only thing in my mind is that he's getting last place. When we get to the end, we get to the last quarters of the 5th mile, and I can see my teammates up there. I can see my coach in the front. But what was motivating me more than getting last place is the fact they had a fruit tray up there with water and everything on it. Myself and this guy's running. We side by side, we running. Somebody's about to get last place. And I'm thinking to myself, there's no way this guy can beat me. So we running, but I noticed that he's standing on side of me the whole time we running. And then I get this massive cramp. And then that's when the mind starts to go. I start saying to myself, Gene, you can either persevere, you can keep going so he can get last place, or you can let this cramp get to you and you can stop. Now my coach was out there yelling, come on, Gene, keep going, keep going. I'm running, I'm talking about I'm hurt, I'm in pain. I'm running. And I just couldn't take it no more. So I stopped and started walking. And the guy that was much bigger than me beat me to the finish line. I walked across there, and coach said, Gene, I told you to keep going. You got last place today. At least you finished the race. But to this day, I have this intense regret that if I would have kept going, I would have known what I could have achieved. See, that's why I say competition is like life. We're going to have those moments where we'll be competing, or we have those moments we're going after something. We're going to have a setback that's going to cause some pain in our life. We have to make a decision. Are we going to persevere and keep going so that we don't regret what we could have achieved? Or are we going to stop like I did and we're going to be living with that regret. So I want to encourage you guys, whether you're in a competition or whatever it is you're doing in life, to make sure you persevere. Keep going so you do not regret what you could have achieved.
Because you are worthy to be great.
If you like this video, I'm going to ask you to share this video. And if you're somebody that struggles with your self-discipline, you know you have something you want to accomplish, but you're having a hard time getting started, I want to encourage you to get a copy of my new book, Word to Be Great, How to Build Self-Discipline and Achieve Your Greatness. This book is a practical guide that will help you develop that self-discipline so you can realize your dream. So go to wordtobegreat.com or click the link below or in my profile and get your copy today.